Okay, it is day 18. I'm feeling great today. Came in from my run just a little bit ago before making lunch. And the run is considerably easier. It's nice out, it's sunny out, that does help quite a bit. But I ran the 3 blocks and I could have kept going, I think. I'm gonna push to 4 blocks when I hit my 3-week mark. So that'll be 21 days. I'm kind of sticking to the increments that I have laid out for myself because in the beginning I was sort of just letting my body tell me what to do, like what was acceptable and what was not. So I'm feeling okay. My daughter didn't participate like she usually does on the weekends. She had a science project to do, and running in the solitude, it was kind of nice. The 50-50-50, I expected it to get easier over time. It's actually getting more difficult. And I mean, it sort of came in waves. Like once at first the shock of it was very difficult, and then I sort of acclimated to it and it became easier. And now it's becoming difficult again. I don't know if maybe it's because I can get it done quicker. Maybe I should just slow down a little bit because I remember when I first started, it took a little over an hour to complete the 50 crunches, 50 push-ups, and 50 lunges. But now it takes a grand total of maybe 15 minutes. So, and that's if I'm being mindful and going at a slower pace. I don't work out to music. I have in the past, but I tend to find that, your brain just naturally wants to sync up your movements with the melody. So I wind up pushing myself and going too fast and burning out too quickly. So far I haven't actually needed the rescue inhaler for the asthma, which much better than I had first anticipated. But I maybe it's just that, I mean, it could be the speed of it. I don't really know, but the lunges, they're really killing me. I switch up the order so that my muscles never know what's coming, because that is really the best way to work out if you're going to do it regimentally. But the run is getting easier. And again, it's sort of weather dependent on how well I breathe, but yeah, the running was by far the scariest hurdle for me. But now it seems that my back is handling the crunches better than I thought it would, actually. But it's my knees now. My knees are they are on the verge of quitting on me, is what it feels like. It's so much worse. And I've always been this way. I don't really like to take pain medication. I don't like that crutch, and I went through a point in my life where I was almost completely dependent on pain medication because of my back. But so I don't want to go down that route. I would rather just put in that little bit of extra self-care than have to medicate. So what I'm going to try to do is, if I can push through the month of May and get into the hotter weather, like I had mentioned before, I can continue to run when the low pressure fronts have stopped coming in as frequently. If my knees don't handle it with the change of the weather, if they get progressively worse instead of better, then I am probably going to have to give up the run and switch to an indoor elliptical machine, which is way more inconvenient. And even though it's the same amount of work, it would feel kind of defeating because it will sort of confirm a suspicion that I've waited too long to do this. And my body is not in its peak physical form anymore. But we'll see how it goes when the weather gets warm. All right? Thanks for checking in, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.